Yannis Antetokounmpo is poised to support women's basketball by investing in the innovative startup league Unrivaled, which is eagerly anticipating the participation of Caitlin Clark. Antetokounmpo's investment firm, Build Your Legacy Ventures, is endorsing Unrivaled, the upcoming 3x3 league based in Miami and co-founded by WNBA All-Stars Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart. The league's inaugural season will commence in January, offering each of its 36 players a guaranteed salary of $250,000 for the 8-week duration. Antetokounmpo is now among a group of professional athletes diving into the world of venture capital, which already includes prominent figures such as NBA star Kevin Durant and tennis legend Serena Williams. With sports stars like Antetokounmpo earning over $300 million from their contracts, there is a clear path towards venture capital investment. The Build Your Legacy Ventures Fund will be established based on Antetokounmpo's personal portfolio. This fund represents more than just financial investment, stated Antetokounmpo, who holds ownership in MLB's Milwaukee Brewers and MLS's Nashville SC. Building alliances and expanding my connections are my priorities. Unrivaled is the platform through which I aim to achieve this goal. Unrivaled introduced the rosters for 6 teams on Wednesday, revealing 34 out of 36 total players. There are currently 2 wildcard spots available in the league, with 1 spot possibly being reserved for Clark if she decided to participate. However, despite the anticipation of the league keeping a roster spot open for Clark, the Indiana Fever guard is reportedly not joining in January. As reported by ESPN, the current Rookie of the Year plans to decline a rumored $2 million offer in favor of focusing on rest and stepping away from the limelight as she prepares for her second season in 2025. Clark has experienced a whirlwind 10-month period. After breaking the all-time NCAA scoring record at Iowa and guiding the Hawkeyes to the national championship game in March, she was chosen as the first overall pick by the Fever in the 2024 WNBA draft. In just weeks, she led the team to the playoffs for the first time in 8 seasons. Consequently, Clark has maintained a low profile with the exception of attending the Annika LPGA Pro-Am tournament. When questioned by the Indianapolis Star about potentially joining Unrivaled last month, she responded, "We will see. I am uncertain. I am approaching the situation with an open mind and will decide if I want to participate in due time." As of now, Antetokounmpo's 6 to 9 Bucks are currently ranked 10th in the Eastern Conference. The franchise will compete against the Indiana Pacers in the NBA Cup on Friday, November. The conclusion of the WNBA season saw the New York Liberty emerge as champions. Fans are now eagerly anticipating the upcoming January launch of the 3x3 Basketball Unrivaled League, offering another opportunity to witness professional players showcase their skills on the court. The prevailing question among many was if Caitlin Clark would decide to become a part of the league. And she will not do so. Clark's non-attendance is disappointing, and another problem has arisen, diminishing the enthusiasm of eager fans for the Unrivaled League. The 3x3 Unrivaled League, founded by WNBA stars Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier, has drawn a diverse group of experienced players and newcomers, creating significant excitement. Some significant announcements and exciting updates have recently emerged. A recent milestone was achieved with the commencement of ticket sales, which became available only days ago. Expectations were high among fans, who were eagerly awaiting news of Caitlin Clark potentially joining the league, as she has an offer on the table. The anticipated revelation turned out to be different than expected, resulting in disappointment for many. Nevertheless, excitement remained palpable as ticket sales were launched. However, the anticipation dissipated abruptly as fans were taken by surprise with an unexpected plot twist. The soaring prices of ticket resales in the league have created challenges for numerous fans trying to purchase tickets. Fans are once again expressing frustration and disappointment due to the unexpected increase in prices. Unrivaled announced that the league's schedule will commence on January 17, coinciding with the initiation of general ticket sales. Despite the absence of Caitlin Clark, tickets were swiftly sold out, surprising many fans who may have anticipated availability for a longer period of time. However, that is not the most concerning aspect. The resale of those tickets at a marked-up price has resulted in frustration. Some fans have criticized the pricing for the event in Miami, deeming it too high and indicating they may not attend the league if ticket prices remain high. Unrivaled will feel my absence in Miami due to their exorbitant ticket prices and high resale values, according to one source. Another individual remarked on the absurdity of the elevated resale prices for Unrivaled tickets. When tickets were initially released on Wednesday, they were priced between $45 and $60, a fairly standard range for this type of event. Resale prices have surged dramatically on platforms such as Ticketmaster, with certain tickets being listed at up to 10 times their original price, and even reaching prices in the thousands. Fans have rapidly noticed the significant difference in prices, expressing discontent over what they perceive as an unjust practice immediately following the start of general ticket sales. My wishes are solely for negativity towards resellers. In what manner are you attempting to resell an Unrivaled ticket for a price of $1,000? And it's not even at the court side. Hell is hot. Enjoy, expressed a fan, articulating their frustration. Someone else expressed frustration with the resale of tickets at inflated prices immediately after they go on general sale. With Caitlin Clark's absence from the Unrivaled roster and 2 spots still open, there is optimism that her potential participation could increase ticket demand and decrease resale prices. A supporter expressed their desire to attend but hesitated due to the steep resale prices without Clark's participation. Could an option for face value ticket sales without outrageous markups be implemented for elite games? The ongoing problem of ticket resales continues to frustrate fans, particularly as they anticipate Caitlin Clark's possible participation. Failure to reach a resolution may result in individuals being unable to participate in the Unrivaled League, which would understandably diminish the excitement. The upcoming WNBA offseason will mark the launch of Unrivaled, a groundbreaking 3-on-3 basketball league co-founded by Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier. The day following Caitlin Clark's refusal to play, Sports Business Journal announced that A'ja Wilson, a standout player for the Las Vegas Aces, also declined the opportunity to join the new league. The exact amount of Wilson's offer is not specified by the outlet, but sources indicate it exceeds the $1 million salary proposed to Clark. The 2024 WNBA MVP made the decision to prioritize rest and recovery during the offseason, reflecting Clark's beliefs. Despite the fever raising no concerns, Clark decided to prioritize her future career aspirations. The outlet stated that she may contemplate joining the league in upcoming seasons, but for the time being, she will concentrate on her WNBA obligations. In the event that Wilson and Clark reconsider for the upcoming season, they are set to join either Phantom Basketball Club or Lunar Owls Basketball Club, the recipients of the 2 wildcard slots. The team roster for the Phantom Club includes Jackie Young, Marina Mabrey, Sato Sabally, Brittany Griner, and Tiffany Hayes. The Lunar Owls lineup includes Skylar Diggins-Smith, Alicia Gray, Napheesa Collier, league co-founder, Natasha Cloud, and Shakira Austin. Even with the absence of Clark and Wilson, Unrivaled, a league co-founded by Breanna Stewart and Napheesa Collier, still boasts an abundance of intriguing talent to exhibit. Chicago Sky's forward Angel Reese was among the first players to confirm her participation. In addition, Aaliyah Boston and Lexie Hull, who are both teammates of Clark in the Fever, are also part of the league. Unrivaled's upcoming games will take place in Miami starting from January. The league is scheduled to run for a duration of 8 weeks, with broadcasts on TNT and streaming available on Max. Skip Bayless supports Caitlin Clark's decision to forego participating in the Unrivaled 3-on-3 league in January, citing her challenging experience as a rookie with the Indiana Fever. WNBA stars Napheesa Collier and Breanna Stewart created the league as a potential off-season option for female basketball players who typically compete overseas for financial reasons. Despite her absence from the league's roster, Skip Bayless commended Clark for turning down what was reported to be a substantial offer, stating, "Good for Caitlin Clark for declining to join this new 3-on-3 league." Despite experiencing jealousy and resentment, along with facing cheap shots and bullying attempts last season, she ultimately made a late-season surge for MVP. She was the driving force behind the unprecedented rise in popularity of the WNBA last season. She does not require 3-on-3, he further stated. Following her selection as the top overall pick by the Fever, Clark played a key role in driving the WNBA's popularity to new heights. Upon her debut, the league witnessed unprecedented levels of attendance and viewership. Nevertheless, Clark faced a series of initiation challenges, notably receiving a heavy body check from veteran guard Chennedy Carter during her first matchup against college rival Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. Clark endured 5 flagrant fouls and numerous near misses during this incident. The Sky were responsible for 4 out of the 5 flagrant fouls committed. Despite this, Clark successfully managed the team on the court, ultimately guiding Indiana to their first postseason appearance in 5 years. Despite the Fever being swept by Connecticut in the first round, Clark was honored with the WNBA Rookie of the Year award and emerged as a top contender for the MVP title, marking the conclusion of an impressive season. In October, Front Office Sports disclosed that Unrivaled presented Clark with a high-paying contract, mirroring the deal that brought Lionel Messi to Inter Miami from Europe. Additionally, many of Clark's friends have secured positions on the roster for the league's first season. Specifically, Fever teammates Aaliyah Boston and Lexie Hull, along with former Iowa teammate Kate Martin, selected by the Las Vegas Aces this year, were among those considered. Despite initial indications of her return to the game after an off-season break, efforts to secure her involvement ultimately fell through. Unrivaled will be headquartered in Miami, Florida, with its first season commencing in January 2025. The upcoming league will showcase 30 players selected from the WNBA and NCAA, offering the highest average salaries ever seen in women's sports. Unrivaled has revealed a long-term agreement for media rights with TNT, spanning several years. Games will also air on Max and True TV. Caitlin Clark has revealed her upcoming off-season plans amid speculation of her potential move to Unrivaled. After an impressive Rookie of the Year season, the Fever Guard made history as the fifth rookie to earn a spot on the All-WNBA team. After a whirlwind few years, Clark transitioned directly from her historic college career with the Iowa Hawkeyes to being drafted by Indiana, despite facing criticism from both experts and fans. Clark, aged 22, expressed her intention to take a break from basketball by participating in the Annika Pro-Am golf tournament. Speculation surrounding Clark potentially joining the inaugural Unrivaled 3v3 basketball league has been abundant. However, she announced on Tuesday that she will be the featured guest at the Women's Sports Awards on February 4 at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. An event hosted by Win for KC, which is hailed as the biggest luncheon in the nation honoring National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Clark expressed her enthusiasm for participating in the event. Sports have been instrumental in shaping my life, fostering essential qualities such as teamwork, resilience, and confidence that benefit me both on and off the field, stated Clark. Win for KC champions the creation of opportunities for girls and women through sports. I am thrilled to be part of their celebration honoring those who are making a positive impact. The team will be chosen on Wednesday from 11 o'clock to 11:22 a.m., possibly as a tribute to Clark's jersey number. She has allegedly been offered a lucrative sum of $1 million, a significant increase from her initial rookie salary of $76,535. After mentioning her intention to play golf following the Fever's playoff defeat, Clark was later inquired about the possibility of joining Unrivaled earlier this month. Clark stated to Indy Star, "We will wait and see. I am unsure." The newly established league, founded by WNBA legends Nafisa Collier and Breanna Stewart, aims to provide players with a platform to compete in the USA during the offseason. Every player is assured a salary of $250,000 for the duration of the 8-week season. Several stars have already joined, but Unrivaled president Alex Basil disclosed that a spot had been reserved for Clark. "We are not aggressively pursuing him as many might assume. We are allowing her time to decompress from basketball," he informed Sportico. "She is aware that there is a reserved place for her whenever she is prepared to join. It is our duty to consistently seek out top-tier talent for our team." With the roster now expanded to 36 players, there are 2 available spots as we prepare for the season kickoff on January 17. Both Aaliyah Boston and Lexie Hull of the Fever have committed, along with Kate Martin, former teammate of Clark from the Hawkeyes. Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky made a significant impact in her debut year in the WNBA, impressing fans and critics alike. She and rookie Caitlin Clark attracted a significant number of new fans and achieved All-Star status in their first year. Clark is widely renowned as a top basketball player globally, sparking significant interest in her potential involvement in Unrivaled. Many are looking forward to witnessing her compete, but those speculations were debunked on November 1. The league is yet to announce the final 2 players after finalizing their roster for the first season. Clark may not be available, but there are still ample resources and capabilities to rely on. Unrivaled was established by Nafisa Collier and Breanna Stewart. The format consists of 3 players on each team, all of whom have ownership stakes in the league. They have secured a television agreement and a promising opportunity for growth. Supporters eagerly anticipate Angel Reese's progress, but how can they witness her performance in Unrivaled? Here is a comprehensive guide to accessing the new league. Despite offers extended to Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark and Las Vegas Aces center A'ja Wilson to join Unrivaled, both declined the invitation to participate in the 3-on-3 league established by their peers. Recent revelations regarding Unrivaled's reported proposal to the 2 players have sparked discussions online. Speculation suggests that Clark was offered a compensation package exceeding $1 million, which included an ownership stake in the league, to compete in the inaugural event. Per a report from Sports Business Journal, Unrivaled allegedly provided a higher monetary offer to the Aces star following the decisions of 2 players to decline participation in the league's first season. "I believe they did offer more than Clark, because I know what they offered A'ja," a source with knowledge of the situation informed Sports Business Journal. "They have a substantial financial resource, and they presented her with a generous proposal. I inquired whether she was certain about not wanting to pursue the opportunity, respecting her prioritization of off-season activities. This is where she has elevated her performance. She consistently enhances her game each season with new additions. The off-season is when these negotiations took place. It remains unclear what Unrivaled offered Caitlin Clark and A'ja Wilson in their attempts to secure their commitments. However, the recent revelation regarding a potential disparity in their monetary compensation has sparked conversations among fans. Some are surprised, especially given Clark's popularity. One commenter on the Sports Business Journal post stated, "Nobody is getting more than Clark lol." Another pointed out, "I didn't even hear the person from Unrivaled mention A'ja when discussing the league on that podcast. His sole focus was on prioritizing the signing of CC. A'ja's name was frequently brought up in discussions about the league. Simply put, she declined and everyone accepted it without issue." On social media, a user remarked, "The increasing insecurity on one side is becoming quite unusual lol." A critic also pointed out, "Yesterday, we received ESPN notifications about Clark not joining, while A'ja hasn't even been mentioned. However, there is no hidden agenda behind this." A highly opinionated statement made by individuals close to her, who have little to no information about Clark's offer. "I believe she declined due to wanting more than what Clark was offering, and they refused to negotiate," speculated one follower. Another follower expressed a similar view, stating, "There is no possibility that Wilson was offered a higher amount. It is more probable that her team requested the offered CC or even more, but ultimately declined the offer. Until CC possibly rejected it. AW adamantly refused, expressing strong offense."